We explore the question with two journalists from the website Daily Download. Lauren Ashburn is the site's editor-in-chief. Howard Kurtz is Newsweek's Washington bureau chief and host of CNN's Reliable Sources. Lauren, Howie, thank you for being here. And this is a question we want to explore. Let's start at the beginning. What does it mean when you log into Facebook and are asked to like something?
Well, it basically means you give it a thumbs up and you endorse either the product or you endorse the picture that someone has posted, or you just simply like what the other person is saying.
And it's kind of Facebook's democracy in action. And now certain people are tapping into it. And you have a picture, I think, of a bunch of kids who wanted a puppy. So what did they do? Their dad said if they could just get to 1 million likes, which is phenomenal, by the way, he would buy them a dog.
What I love, though, about this is that this is what sold it for them. It says here, he doesn't think we can do it. And I bet everybody says, oh, yeah, Dad, you're buying a puppy.
And this isn't any dad. It's Ryan Cordell, who happens to be a digital media professor at Northeastern University. He studies the 19th century when things went viral a little differently. Right. Now, in the age of Facebook, you can get thousands, hundreds of thousands of likes in just a matter of hours.
Well, and what I'd like to know is, how did this expand from being just your own social network? You know, I saw this photo, but I didn't know these people, to the world and going viral. How does that happen so quickly?
Well, I think you post something on your site, and then someone reposts it onto theirs, and it becomes part of this larger network, which is how those children were able to get in 7 hours, 1 million likes.
And then other kids, of course, asked for a cat or a turtle. The ones who wanted the cat got the cat because they got 131,000 likes. I think it's the digital equivalent of when you're around the water cooler in the office, hey, did you see this? And when people see something like that, oh, it's cute, let's put the picture up. So even though we don't know these kids, everybody got to know them.
Well, the one thing I loved is, if I get to 1 million likes, my wife agreed to name my son Megatron, but he only got 1,000 likes.
And
wow.
some of these are people having fun, and there have been some hoaxes, so not everybody takes it that seriously, but the kids who want the puppy, they took it seriously.
So, and we're seeing it in other things. You've got some examples in the media, in politics. Where else are you seeing this?
Vitamin Water was one of the first companies that actually decided to try to do this.
Started a competition to help create a new drink flavor, but you had to like Vitamin Water in order to participate. And then one fan, she won $5,000 for helping to design or name the black cherry with lime flavor. So companies reaching out, we've seen it in politics. We talked about that a lot during the campaign, but now it's spread just to little children as well.
And what about a dislike button? Facebook doesn't allow that, right?
No, it's called an opt-out. Right, it's called an opt-out from the privacy settings. There's a very serious issue here about privacy. When you get onto Facebook, they have you say, click, I agreed to terms of service. And when Facebook is concerned, you really need to read those terms of service, because your likes can even be turned into ads.
Without your knowledge. But I think there should be a dislike button. I think that people should be able to vote up or down.
On everything. Well, and this is obviously creates some complications within families. Oh, you didn't like my picture yesterday. What happens? So we're finding actually that some people seem to be a little overloaded on Facebook, right? You have some data showing.
And they're taking a vacation from Facebook. 61% in a new Pew study, as you can see here, are taking a break from Facebook.
Of several weeks or more, vacation virtually, and there's another 20% who were on Facebook, not anymore. And the question is, Lauren, why are they bailing out?
Why are they bailing out? I mean, I think we could just have a discussion around this table about why we would want to bail out of social media. But I actually posted this on my Facebook page, and I think you have it on yours as well, that the reasons, in addition to the ones that the study has, are the fact that you don't like what people are saying politically. We saw that a lot during the campaign season. That it is affecting your family life, that you are obsessed and you are spending too much time on social media and Facebook while your 3-year-old child is drawing on your carpet.
Facebook fatigue could be a factor, but I also think that some people are just bored with it. Facebook's been around now. It's got 1 billion users worldwide. I don't think it has quite the buzz factor that it used to. So some people may say, well, I can go on my mobile gadget and do other things, play other games, go on other social networks. Facebook has competition now.
And a lot of people say that Twitter, too, Christina, has almost usurped the place of Facebook in terms of getting information. I think Facebook is now much more family-oriented, and that your network is really your network of friends. But Twitter is where, if you're a journalist or anyone else,
or public person, politician,
you can disseminate information
in short little bursts there. And then, of course, you've got the social media app, Instagram, where people can just share their photos via their devices. You can eliminate the Facebook middleman. Is the data showing any difference with age range here?
Yes, I think so. The older folks are deciding that they've tried it, right, and then they don't like it. 20% of them have said, "I'm not going back." My mother is included in that. I mean, she didn't like the privacy limitation.
You're focusing. But whereas younger people grew up with Facebook when they were in college, I think to them, whether they're addicted to it or not, it is like the electric utility. They need to be wired into that.
Well, we'll be keeping an eye on that. Thank you very much, Howie. Lauren, appreciate your time.